hi. It has been a minute, and by a minute I mean I've had a whole baby since we talked last, so we have a lot to catch up on. So this is my very first Dairy Queen Blizzard postpartum, post-baby, post-birth. You can take the pregnancy and the baby out of me, but you cannot take my love for Dairy Queen out of me. On my mint Reese's Blizzard grind. Also, they did start delivering to my house again. I don't know what kind of fluke we had that one night, but we're back in business. I feel like we have so much to talk about, I don't even know where to start. I'm now a mother to 3 little boys. Tristan went back to work this week. First week that we were back home from the hospital, there was multiple times that Tristan looked at me and was like, there's no way I can leave you next week. While we were thriving in our newborn bubble, that first week was a transition, to say the least. I took a bite of my ice cream and I have no idea what I was talking about. My brain literally feels like this right now because of the sleep deprivation. I'll like walk into rooms and like stare at a wall for like 15 minutes and be like, why did I come in here? We are tired and we no longer have the pregnancy glow. You can see the bags underneath my eyes. They're very real. You guys know I have been exclusively pumping, which is crazy. If you've been here for even a second, you know that I said that I would never pump again after my first baby. His latch was perfect in the hospital. Then we came home and the second night he was absolutely screaming and would not latch. So I gave him a bottle, and then from there I started exclusively pumping until today I met with a lactation consultant. So validating because he does have a buckle, 2 buckle ties and a lip tie. He gave me these medical grade shields to use for now. We're seeing like a specialist as well as a specialist on Monday to kind of like decide the next steps to do with the ties. I've never had a baby with a lip tie, so I don't know what any of that means, but I'm doing a bunch of research, and if you guys have any like experience, let me know in the comments. I'm just happy there's an answer and we can hopefully move forward in our nursing journey, because I do definitely want to at least nurse him for 3 months. If we can go further than that, great, but I nursed the other 2 boys for 3 months, so I want to at least get to that. That is my goal. Showered tonight, letting the hot water run on my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to take a bath again. Forget doing the deed or working out at 6 weeks postpartum. I can't wait to take a bath. My healing down there has been the quickest healing that I've had so far. First baby, 3rd degree tear. Second baby, episiotomy. Third baby, 1st degree tear. I still have to tell you guys my birth story. I'm like kind of just waiting for the right time to tell it, because I love birth stories. So I want to be like, one in a good headspace, it not be 10:40 at night, and just have like enough time to like really think and talk about it and not feel rushed. It's not like a crazy elaborate story, but from the time that I sat in the hospital bed till I had a baby in my arms was literally 3 hours. It was the fastest thing absolutely ever. You know, the more kids you have, does your postpartum recovery get easier? Because I remember after I had camp, I felt like I was never going to be the same. Like I was never going to be able to walk the same or like do the same activities or things, because I felt like my recovery was just so rough and it took me so long to feel normal again. And this one, I feel like I'm like, all right, like let's go run 6 miles. Not actually, but like I feel way better physically than I did with my other 2 postpartum recoveries. Teller looks like Camp did as a baby. There's sometimes when I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing Camp. He doesn't look exactly like him, but there are so many similarities. I told you guys in a get ready with me in my car, like 9 months ago, literally, that I had a dream when I was in Italy that I had a baby with really dark brown hair, and it was a boy, and this was before I knew the gender. Lo and behold, I had a boy with really dark brown hair, which is so crazy. He takes after Camp and a lot of his features. Key is just definitely his own baby. We are literally obsessed with him. Okay, I don't know if I can say Key's obsessed with him. Key literally just says, baby, 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 all day long, and like points at him. And then he always tries to take his binky and then give it back to him. Like he just wants to like put it in his mouth, which is really cute. But when I finally got him to like settle down and soothe him, and then Key takes his binky out of his mouth, I want to like, it's a lot. It's really cute, but it's a lot. Camp, on the other hand, is literally obsessed with him. He wants him to sleep in his crib with him. He asks if he can baby Telly come in the ball pit with us? Like he wants him to be absolutely everywhere. Any chance he gets, he's asking to hold him, asking to give him a kiss on the head. He's always like petting his head. I'm like, okay, he's sleeping, don't touch him right now. He's like, I'm just petting him. I'm like, okay, go ahead, pet him all you want. So cute to see like the progression in him as a brother, because when Key was born, he was only like 18 months and he couldn't give a crap less about Key. Like he was just so much younger. I just realized I have not been doing my skincare literally at all. I've just been eating my ice cream. Taylor hates his bassinet, and I don't know what to do because with my other two babies, I've never felt this like urge to like never want to put them down, but I like never want to put him down. I don't want to put him in the bassinet. It like brings something out of my body that's like, no, this feels wrong. Like he wants to be with me. I don't know if it's because we had a few scares with his health or what, but I'm fully soaking in this newborn stage and I'm holding him for as long as I can, for the most amount of time that I can. I want him literally attached to me. So sleep has not been sleeping, to say the least. We've been doing a lot of nights in the rocking chair. We're embracing the under eye bags, the eye twitching, and the multiple rounds of coffee in a day. My sister's wedding is literally next weekend. I have 2 sizes of my bridesmaid's dress and I have not tried on either of them. Teller will actually be with a postpartum doula during the wedding. Of course, because the wedding is my sister, all of my family members will be there, which means we had nobody additional to watch our kids. Thankfully, the postpartum doula will stay on site. That way I can feed him or just like be by him or see him in any capacity. We are taking all 3 kids to church this Sunday, which should be very interesting, being that our church is literally 40 minutes away and we've only driven like a maximum of 10 minutes with all 3 kids in the car. And both times we've done it, we were like, okay, yeah, we're never doing that again. So that 40-minute drive on Easter morning shall be interesting. I do need to figure out our outfits. Usually I have like all of our outfits planned for Easter. Like I know exactly what I'm wearing. I know exactly what the boys are wearing. I figure out what Tristan's wearing. Because I literally just had Teller and like I was so focused on birth, I'm like, oh my gosh, Easter. I feel like I got whiplash and I'm like, wait, what? There's a holiday? I have no idea what I'm gonna wear or what the boys are gonna wear. Teller is literally size preemie. He is so tiny. He is my smallest baby. He doesn't even fit in any of the boys like newborn clothes that they wore. Maybe on Saturday I'll do a little like what should I wear on Easter type video because I do have a lot of dresses, but I'm sure if I have 10 dresses I'm only gonna like 2 actually on me because obviously postpartum you just like don't feel like yourself really in clothes. Popsicles in the bath tonight. It was the best idea I've ever had because there was literally no mess and we just had like the best bath time. That was so random, but the wrappers are right here. I found out that this body armor does not have the coconut water in it, which is like the main reason why I've been drinking it. It was supposed to help with your milk supply. Now I'm like, is this even helping with my milk supply? Let me know. I need to stop rambling and go to bed. But I've missed you guys and I feel like it's been so long since we've like chatted. I'm gonna go finish my Dairy Queen Blizzard in the bed with a little baby in a swaddle on my chest.